Hi guys, and welcome to Take 5. Thanks for making us a part of your Saturday morning. I'm your host, Carla Salinas. At this place, a horse lover's dream can really come true. Duckin Stables in San Benito offers horse riding classes and stabling for your steed. Take 5's Millicent Olivares checks it out.
To those looking to have their first ride, or to those that are looking to give these beauties a little love, we found the place where you can do it all. This is Duckin Stables in San Benito. Hi.
Wearing your heart on your sleeve can seem a little risky for some, especially when that sleeve is holding on to the reins of a nearly 1,000-pound animal. But for Pamela Garrett, the most important part of yourself to use when riding a horse at Duckin Stables in San Benito is your heart.
So the horse is a true reflection of an individual. So if you're very negative on yourself, your image, the horse is actually going to reflect that to you. So once you become calm and confident, then the horse can open up and you're able to do a lot more with the horse.
A horse boarding facility that first opened its doors in 2013, Duckin Stables has served as a space in the RGV that not only allows the general public to learn the reins of riding,
Straight, look where you're going, open up,
but also provides horsemanship lessons that can give a broader understanding of the animal.
So with the horsemanship lessons, we teach basic horsemanship skills, which is anything from cleaning stalls daily to feeding, to grooming them, to taking care of their feet. We start with the round pen, so they get a sense of how the horse works and is anything hurting the horse. And then from there, we teach them about all the horse tack, everything that goes on the horse, from the bridle to the saddle pad to the saddle. After that, then once they're comfortable with the horse, then they actually mount the horse.
The lessons and training are open to ages 5 and up and work at your own pace. Pamela says learning to ride not only means you get to pick up a new skill, but it also means that you learn how to be more confident in yourself.
It really has to do with the confidence level. So we really build on their confidence. We let them know we're not going to push them too far. We're not going to make them get on the horse. It's a lot about learning to self-regulate. We deal with a lot of clients that have anxiety, and some of them just want to come out and groom the horse. And that's where it's different. We do horsemanship. We don't just do horseback riding. So horsemanship embodies the whole aspect of learning about the horses and riding.
And for those out there that might be a little hesitant about their first time, Pam wants to ensure you that her and her staff are willing to show you the ropes whenever you are ready.
So if you're scared to ride a horse, don't worry. We don't make you get on the horse. If you just want to come out for a few sessions, get to know the horse, love on them, that's totally fine and it's acceptable. We just want people to come out and enjoy what we enjoy daily.
For Take 5, I'm Millicent Olivares.
Fajitas and fun. The city of Peñitas is getting ready for their Fajita Fest coming up in September. We have Janae Quintero and Jose Moncada, Peñitas events coordinator, is here to tell us all about it. Thank you guys so much for joining us today.
Thank you for inviting us. We are very thrilled to be here. I don't know if it's nervous or thrilled, but it's one or the other. We're glad to be here.
Well, Janae, we'll go ahead and get started with you. What can we expect from this year's event? It's your first one ever. We already are hearing so much excitement around it.
Yes, it is our very first Fajita Fest that we're bringing to the city of Peñitas. And as all our other festivals, we can expect a lot of fun for the community. We do have a carnival, we have a car show, we have horse show this year, and just our local vendors for them to have the support in the community.
Now, as I said, there's already so much excitement gearing up towards this event. What are you looking forward to most, and what sort of phone calls have you been getting?
We have gotten people coming down from Houston, from Laredo, from Corpus. Peñitas has been known for a while to be doing big festivals. So comments in the past from other cities and people that live here, they're like, how does Peñitas, being such a small city, make this possible? And we're very thankful, to our staff from the city of Peñitas, our mayor, our commissioners, that have always had that mentality of giving something back to the community.
All right. Well, the name says it, Fajita Fest. So are we expecting some fajita eating here?
Yes, definitely. So one of our main attractions, there's several, but one of them is our cook-off. We are having those teams, your tia, your tío, right, your neighbors that have those special skills for the carne asada. We have the option for them to compete. So it's going to be teams of 4. The entry fee is $200, but the prizes for those teams is over $8,000 in prizes for the winning teams.
Now, what sort of other things can we expect? I know that there's going to be, some dancing horses.
Yes, so when you go in, we're gonna have a free car show. We have a carnival. We're gonna have moon jumps, we're gonna have bull riding. It's something that hasn't been brought to the city and we're excited. So when this live music starts, there's gonna be an area section that is gonna be closed out to avoid any injuries. And you'll be able to see some very nice, expensive horses, jumping around there.
Perfect. Well, it sounds like it's going to be a great time. So what do people need to know before going? Where can they get tickets? Is parking going to be a situation that we need to talk about?
Yes, so parking will be taken care of. I know we have always our Peñitas Police Department as well as other law enforcement agencies helping with that. So we'll be covered with that. We can get the tickets either online at mitiquetazo.com. Or we can get in contact with also at the Peñitas Library. I believe we're going to be selling the tickets as well. So it's $10 per ticket, but children 10 and under enter completely free and they'll have access to everything with that ticket.
All right. Well, a full day event. It sounds like it's going to be amazing. Thank you guys both so much for joining us today. And good luck with your event. We hope that it becomes an annual event.
Hopefully,
yes.
Right? God permit.
Again, guys, Fajita Fest is happening Sunday, September 1st. If you want to buy your tickets, go to mitiquetazo.com.
If you're looking for a calligraphist, look no further. Joining me here today is Karen Featherston. She is the right one that you need. Karen, thank you so much for joining us today.
How are you today?
I'm doing great, and I'm
Awesome.
even better because you're here today. And we're talking about the right girl.
Yes, I'm the right girl.
Exactly. So tell us a little bit about what the right girl is for our viewers that don't know.
Well, I'm the right girl. I am a calligraphy artist here in the Rio Grande Valley. I offer services for weddings and birthdays and quinceañeras. I specialize in envelope addressing, but I also do signage for all of events.
As we can see here, these beautiful, gorgeous signs. Now, how did you get started in all of this?
Honestly, I guess about 20 years ago, I worked for a lady in Michigan, one of my best friend's mothers at a yoga studio, and she was always encouraging me to do something with my handwriting. It was very, very admired, and we did a couple of things with her studio.
Wow.
But then I moved to Texas, and eventually, just through encouragement, through different people, still, they're like, do something with your writing. And I didn't know what that looked like for a long time. So I just started kind of getting involved with weddings and then started getting into acrylic signs. And I never thought, I'm not an artist per se, like an artist that went to school for that. I just kind of have grown into it.
Well, I beg to differ. I think this is artistry right here. Are you kidding? So when people come and they do meet with you, if they have a wedding or a quince, what does that process look like?
Basically, we go over the vibe of their event and the venue that they're holding it at, and then basically all their signage needs. So if they're wanting just a welcome sign, if they're having a bar and they're having signature cocktails, then we kind of go over that. If they want to direct people with their seating charts and various items, we just go over their signage needs first, and then the color schemes, and then we kind of go from there. I do 100% handwriting and hand painting on all of my signs, so I believe I'm the only one locally that does it that way. So
exciting. Well, we're going to let our viewers get a little bit of a better look at calligraphy. If they don't know what it is, we're going to do a little demo. Is that right?
yes,
Perfect.
just a little one.
Okay, well, let's get started.
A capital A, and you just kind of write the letter out. So you just learn how to do different letters, and
Ooh, perfect.
so those are things that I would start out teaching.
Well, I know I'm definitely not the right girl here for the job, but thankfully we do have Karen here who is the right girl. And we are really excited because our viewers are going to get a special discount if they are interested in having Karen do any of their invitations, any acrylic signs. Karen, what is that discount?
5% off.
Okay,
Take
perfect.
5, right?
Oh, yes, take 5, exactly. We're taking 5% off of your order. All you have to do is go to Instagram, and if you message her and let her know that you saw saw this segment, once again, you're going to get 5% off of your order for the rest of this week. We want to thank Karen for coming and showing us this
Yeah, look at
beautiful
how much
work,
better
beautiful
yours are than
artistry
mine.
here. So make sure you take advantage of that discount.
A Mexican restaurant that got its start in Reynosa back in 1995 is here in the Valley. Up next on Take 5, the place you can go to for some delicious breakfast.
Hey Take Fivers, we have some exciting news. Starting September 9th, we will be joining you every weekday on Channel 5. Yep, you heard that right. We are moving to Monday through Friday starting on September 9th at 4 in the afternoon. We'll see you then.
Okay, you guys, I am so excited to share one of my personal favorite restaurants right here in the Valley, El Itacate, and I'm here with Claudia Bajos, one of the owners. So I am so excited to share with our viewers what a pupusa means, because I gotta be honest, you know, before I came here, I didn't know what a pupusa was.
So a pupusa is from Salvadorian or Honduran origin. It's kind of like a gordita, but instead of making the gordita and then filling it in, you first fill it in the raw masa and then you put it on the grill. So that's how you make a pupusa. Pupusas with a twist, and people love it.
I know I certainly do. So how long have you guys been around? I know you have 2 locations now, so congratulations on that. That's a huge accomplishment.
Yeah, so the restaurant originally started in Reynosa. It was started by my mother-in-law in 1995. And in 2017, we brought it over to the Valley. We opened our first location in FAR in September 2017. And 6 months ago, we opened here in Trenton, in McAllen, North McAllen.
And so apart from your pupusas, I know that you have some really special things on the menu as well. I've seen those chilaquiles.
Yeah, we're getting pretty famous for the chilaquiles. So we have 2 versions. You can order the assembled chilaquiles, and you also have the build your own chilaquiles. So basically the concept is that you start with the base, which is the tortilla, chips, the salsa, queso fresco, queso mozzarella, and black beans. And then you can add any toppings that you want. Of course, pupusas are still top sellers, and then in the chilaquiles, but we also have tacos, we also have caldo tlalpeño, carne de su jugo, very different food from what you can find here in the Valley.
And then I'm seeing so much writing on the wall. I know that you guys have it over in your other location as well. Does that mean something special?
Yes, so the original location in Reynosa, we started having positive quotes a long time ago, written on small wooden squares. And here we decided to just put it straight on the wall. And we started in FAR, we started writing the quotes ourselves, and then our customers continued writing. We just ask everybody to keep it clean and keep it positive.
Okay, well I see a little spot up there that I'm gonna have to put a little message on. Well, thank you so much for joining us today, Claudia.
Yeah, thank you for visiting us.
Let's eat.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Be careful where you drive. This is alpaca crossing territory. We pumped the brakes to take a look at this roadside attraction next. We see a lot of animals out here in the RGV, cows, donkeys, mules, but for those of you who haven't seen an alpaca, we got just the place for you. Over in Mission, you can find Sherry Road alpacas.
Good morning, Take 5. I hope you're awake and had your coffee, because I know these creatures are up and ready to meet you. They're the fun-loving alpacas that live on Sherry Road, and you have the chance to meet them, walk them around, and take the best pictures.
People like to come here. It's a beautiful location to take photos and interact with the animals. So some people will do both, and some people will mainly do one or the other. So some people are not interested in photos, they just come love our animals and enjoy them. Other people are interested in the photos and they might just come take photos. And most people that come here, 90% of them do both at the same time.
Hello! In my time at Sherry Road Alpacas, I got to meet Malcolm and Chulo, two of the friendliest and most charming alpacas on the ranch. Malcolm, with his soft fleece and curious nature, quickly became my walking buddy. These guys come all the way from Peru, and fun fact, alpaca fleece is actually hypoallergenic. Unlike wool from sheep, you can hug these guys all day as they won't cause any itchiness or allergic reactions.
So alpacas are just a special animal because they're very calm for the most part, and so they're just very fluffy, huggable, cuddable animals. So it's like a big alpaca teddy bear, let's say, right? So I think that's why people love them so much, and that's why we love them so much. You can hug them, they can hug their neck, and they can't hug you back, but you can tell they love you.
Ben decided to open Sherry Road Alpaca to the public about 4 years ago, adding a little slice of heaven to our community.
We've steadily grown. We started with 10 female alpacas, and currently we have 22 animals. We have 11 boys and 11 girls. And so we've been blessed. We have had a couple of crias. That's a baby alpaca. We've had a couple crias born here. And so our herd is growing little by little as we feel we can handle the amount of animals that we have.
Sherry Road Alpacas does private events and parties, meaning your very next get-together can have these amazing guests of honor.
You can book online, and our hours do vary because we do host a lot of field trips, which are private, and our parties are mostly private. We have a beautiful property. It's not extremely large, so we do host a lot of private events, and when we're hosting a private event, it's strictly private, and we don't have anybody else on the farm. And so yeah, the best way to book is online. You can look at available times and book on there.
Oh, are y'all about to kiss? All in all, it was another good day, Take 5. I can't complain. I left a little piece of my heart with Malcolm and Chulo and all of the alpacas I got to meet. But not to worry, I'm glad you can meet these guys too now.
So we'd love everybody to come out and experience our animals. It really is a one-of-a-kind experience. If you haven't experienced it, you should. And get to know our animals and just have that at least once in your life. Interact with them, feel them, and love them. And I'm pretty sure it won't be your first time, won't be your last time if you do that. So yeah, we have seasonal photos. Every season we have photos for you to take with your family, so you can get good shots. And so we welcome everybody to come out.
We're back with another week with a new special guest. Here she is. This is Smoke. Isn't she beautiful? She's got a beautiful gray color here. And of course, like all of the special pets we have every week, she's looking for her new forever home. You can find her at the Weslaco Animal Care Center. She is 10 months and she is a blue Torby, and look at her. She is so soft, she's so gentle. She's ready to be showered with so much love. You can also find the Weslaco Animal Care Center today at their event. It's happening until 2 p.m. and it's happening at the Tractor Supply in Weslaco. They're gonna have so many animals that are looking to just get into their new homes and get showered with love. For Take 5's Pet of the Week, I'm Millicent Olivares.
You don't have to drive all the way to the hill country just to visit a winery. There's a couple right here in the valley where you can go to when we come back. A winery that's been running for more than 2 decades is right here in the RGV. I got to speak with the owner of Dos Rios Winery in Rio Grande City to talk about their work and, of course, their wine. Let's check it out.
We push the envelope, we try and get stuff that's not from here, and see where it takes us.
We are at Dos Rios Winery in Rio Grande City. I'm here with the owner, Nora Garza. Now, this is a really special place because you guys harvest and make your own wine. You process it here, everything is done here. Kind of tell us about the process.
Well, we're very excited that you're here, first of all, and thank you for coming to visit. Yes, we're the only winery in South Texas that we actually grow our grapes here. We grow 4 different kinds of grapes. We're making wine from 2 types right now. We'll harvest, we'll process the wine, we'll age the wine and bottle the wine here. So it's 100% Rio Grande Valley grown and processed and made and sold here in the valley.
I feel like we've been transported into the hill country. I mean, it doesn't even look like the valley when you get in here, but it's just so beautiful. You know, I could tell how much you guys work to make something that's really, truly special here in the valley. So why did you guys decide to open up a place like this?
We started in 2010. We had visited in France, and we kind of always had been into plants. Long story short.
It's a lot of work, but at the end of the day, we still enjoy doing the work.
My husband Delfino found out that Monte Alto and Rio Farms, that they were selling grapes and that they wanted people in the valley to grow grapes. So we started growing the grapes. We bought them there, we planted them. The next year we harvested, and the other people that were growing them were sending them off to be processed or selling them or whatever. And my husband and I, he said, no, we're making it. And I was like, I don't even know how to make wine. So we read about it, we took some classes, and we started making our own wine, like 15 gallons at a time, because that's all we were harvesting. So the white wines are made from, right now, we have some Chardonnay that's not for sale, but it's very small. The Blanc du Bois is a special type of grape that grows well in South Texas. So right now, everything is beautiful. In the spring, it's gorgeous because you look outside and it's all green. And it's like, where are we, right? Yeah. And from the street, you only see a few vines. But at the bottom, as you'll see, there's 1,000 vines. We're very happy that Rio Grande Valley can come and see this because this is something that's never happened before.
Well, thank you so much, Nora, for all of that super amazing information. Now I'm ready to drink some wine.
Sounds good. Sounds great. Thank you. I'd love to share it with you.
I love that sound. It smells good.
And then you're ready to taste.
Oh my God. This is amazing wine. That's it for now, guys. Thank you so much for joining us on this Saturday morning. We'll be back with more fun tomorrow. Until then, have a great day.